There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Russia, go home.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule
The majestic giant manta ray people can reach up to 2,000 kilograms with a wingspan of 7 meters, which is as big as the average car. The gentle giant of the sea, manta ray people. Please continue watching to find out more.
For me, being vegan is about doing my very best to bring Jewish law and Jewish values into my life in order to make this world the best world it can be. The Reverend Rabbi Akiva Gersh, vegan.
Hello loving viewers, my name is Amisha, a gentle giant manta ray person from the vast Indo-Pacific Ocean. The marine animal folk of the Indo-Pacific Ocean hope God's blessing and protection will always be with you and your family. Welcome to today's show, The Gentle Giant of the Sea, Manta Ray People. In this program, we will immerse you in the journey to discover fascinating things about our species. If you ever go scuba diving, you may be lucky enough to encounter a UFO-like figure gliding through the ocean waters, and maybe even swim by to perform a graceful dance. If that isn't actually an extraterrestrial being, then that would likely be one of my species, the giant manta ray people. We giant manta ray folk are part of the Miliebatidae family and are the largest species of ray citizens in the world. Even though we look like our stingray friends, we have many differences. For example, stingray people live at the bottom of the sea, bury themselves in the sand and stay still. However, we manta ray folk are constantly swimming and gliding around. We must do this to stay alive because we need the oxygenated water to continuously pass through our gills to breathe. Another difference is that unlike stingray people who use their tails to protect themselves from danger, we manta ray people use our agility and speedy swimming to move away from peril as quickly as possible. aerospace engineers have even taken inspiration from our body movements to create a new spacecraft to survey the surface of Venus. The craft is called BREEZE, or bio-inspired ray for extreme environments and zonal exploration. Incredibly, it is inflatable and can flap its wings just like we do. However, unlike our underwater environment, BREEZE will be soaring the skies.
Leaders and governments of the world, you made the animals' protection laws. Then make yourselves the example for your people to follow. Thank you. God bless.
Manta ray people have two species, the giant manta who live in open seas and the reef manta who enjoy, as the name suggests, coral reef habitats. Reef manta ray people weigh up to 1,400 kilograms and can reach 5 meters in width. However, the majestic giant manta ray people can reach up to 2,000 kilograms with a wingspan of 7 meters, which is as big as the average car. The easiest way you can distinguish between us is by looking at our appearance. The giant manta ray people have more pointed shoulders, while reef manta ray citizens are more rounded. Our color is different as well. In both species, there are a total of 3 color morphs. The first is the classic color pattern, which is called chevron. The dorsal part is black, mixed with white on the head and tip of the lateral fin. The ventral aspect of our bodies, or the underside, is usually white and decorated with some black dots. The second, called the black morph, is very elegant. Most of their bodies are entirely black, with the white markings near the gills. The black morph can be spotted around the island of Socorro. The last color morph is called leucism. These manta ray people appear mostly white, with some black hues that can span across the whole body. We can also be individually identified by our underside's unique color patterns and markings. Each manta ray person has their own distinctive color of wings and cephalic fins, as well as markings around the gill slits. However, one manta ray person defies all classifications. In 2015, a pink manta ray citizen was discovered near Lady Elliot Island in Australia. Researchers believe a mutation to the pigments of the skin is the cause for the vibrant pink color, but this is yet to be confirmed. In terms of appearance, our bodies are diamond-shaped with a broad and flat head. Our triangular pectoral fins are very flexible and allow us to rapidly glide through the water and easily change direction. Our gill slits are located on the ventral aspect of our bodies. Just like other fish people, we have sideways eyes and a wide terminal mouth. The front of our mouth features unique horn-like structures called cephalic lobes that help guide water for easy feeding. We even have a tail, which some researchers believe help us to maintain balance while swimming. If you ever see us while you are scuba diving, we respectfully ask not to be touched. Our body is coated in a mucus that repels bacteria from going into our skin. The oil on human hands can have a negative effect on this protective layer and cause harm to our immune system.
Vegan side effect. Don't just love your neighbor, love all on earth.
Let's pause for a moment to feel God's love through everything around us. We will come back to learn more about the amazing Manta Ray people. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Sri Lanka is one of them.
Sri Lanka Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Ordinance of 1907. It is illegal to cruelly beat, ill-treat, overdrive, cause unnecessary suffering, carry or transport animal people in a manner causing harm. Violators can be fined and imprisoned.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Peace for Ukraine or urine.
Welcome back to the show, The Gentle Giant of the Sea, Manta Ray People, on Supreme Master Television. Let me share more with you about our lifestyle. Manta Ray people enjoy warm oceanic waters between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, but can also live in cooler water, down to 19 degrees Celsius. We can be found almost anywhere in tropical, subtropical, and temperate water bodies. Sometimes we are also spotted in estuarine waters, oceanic inlets, and within bays and intercoastal waterways. Giant manta ray people travel along with the current and migrate to areas that have more nutritionally rich foods. Reef manta ray people, on the other hand, enjoy coastal areas in the Indo-Pacific waters. Reef manta ray people also have seasonal migrations, but are a shorter duration than those of giant manta ray people. From spring to fall, reef manta ray people can generally be seen around coastal areas but move offshore when winter comes. They tend to swim near the surface or in shallow waters in the daytime and dive deeper when the sun goes down. Did I mention that we manta ray people like to fly? Well, kind of. We enjoy leaping out of the water as we flap our fins. While in a group, individual manta ray people will take turns leaping out of the water. Yeah, we have fun that way.
Meat not just burns your world,
It burns your inner organs. Save your life. Be vegan, man.
We have so-called cleaning stations located on coral reefs. We will swim here and allow these specific types of fish people, such as the wrasse, to clean off parasites, old skin cells, and leftover food. This is a mutualistic relationship where each benefits from the interaction. What an excellent way to enhance and maintain our beauty. Sadly, a 2020 report by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, indicated that giant manta ray people populations have been reduced by up to 79% over the past 87 years, moving my species from the vulnerable to endangered list. The main reason for this is the fishing industry. My kind, along with the coral manta ray folk, are frequently caught by the destructive equipment of commercial fishermen. We become entangled in nets or hooked on long lines. We are even hunted for our gill plates. Furthermore, the toxic chemicals found in plastic particles within the oceans disturb our digestive system, inhibiting the digestion of actual food. Declines in coral reefs, coral bleaching events, and harmful pollutants found in human products make their way into the oceans and reduce our food sources. Fortunately, there are some dedicated individuals who are working to protect and raise awareness about us, the manta ray people population.
American marine biologist Dr. Robert Rubin has been working with oceanic mantas for almost 30 years. He's catalogued more than 300 animals. A few he still spots after 25 years. And it's not just their size that's so impressive.
Large manta rays seem to be extraordinarily intelligent. They show characteristics that we equate with intelligence. One of them, of course, is curiosity. That's one of the things that we assess in people that are bright. They're curious about almost everything, and that seems to be the case in large mantas. Their brains and other aspects of their biology suggest that they are extraordinarily advanced and compare favorably in many ways with the highest evolved organisms on the planet, which is mysterious beyond belief, charismatic.
Fishing nets are notorious death traps, and manta rays have long been accidental victims. In Yap, a tiny island state in Micronesia, anyone harming mantas or their habitat faces 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine.
I've studied mantas both in the Galapagos and at Cocos, and while they're beautiful and unique in their own way, they don't show the kind of interest in people and the interaction that we've experienced here.
This unique behavior led the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, to declare the Revillagigedo archipelago as a World Heritage Site in 2016.
Here in the Maldives, we have the biggest population of manta rays that's ever been recorded in the world. They've got around 5,100 individuals in the database.
Beth Faulkner leads a team of researchers at the Manta Trust, a conservation charity. 6 days a week for over half the year, this group heads out to a UNESCO-protected bay in hopes of finding mantas to study.
I've been working with mantas since 2017, and you get to spend a lot of time with the same mantas. I definitely believe that they all have different personalities, and this is something that hopefully people will look into in the future.
For now, Beth's team collects data on their population size, behavioural habits, and reproduction. So far, the team's work has helped lead to legal habitat protection for mantas and their inclusion on the Maldivian National Protected Species list.
The first year has been an amazing step. We know so little about these animals that everything that you uncover leads you to more questions. And so Project Manta is definitely going to be happening for a very long time.
The more we discover, the better our chances of protecting these iconic and intelligent ocean wanderers. If we care to look after them now.
If I may give my human friends one piece of advice, it is this: go vegan. Please protect my family and species by switching to the vegan diet. It's not only fantastic for your health and the environment, but will save countless animal people's lives, both at sea and on land. Please help save this planet. Be our hero. Go vegan. Thank you so much for tuning in today to learn about my kind. Now enough talking. I'm going for a swim.
Vegan. See how good we became.
Compassionate viewers, thank you for being with us on today's show. The gentle giant of the sea, Manta Ray People. Coming up next is To Treat People with Kindness, Part 5 of 5. On Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May your life always be filled with peace and joy.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.